Welcome back in for the Mixed Media Deck Build. The deck build is footage that was originally shown on my Instagram account only, and I sped it up 400% as I followed Crafty Hope through her 52 weeks of Crafty Hope prompts, which was a prompt challenge that was actually built onto the deck of cards. This time I've slowed it down to real time. I will show one card each week through 2024 for those of you who prefer the real-time videos.
In under fallen treasured skies, I'm staring deep into your green eye.
So I'm laying down some gesso onto the back of this card because I know I have to use that napkin, and because it's one of the prompts, and if I put that napkin down over the back of that card, that blue is just going to show through and really get in the way of the design on the napkin. So I'm going to add some gesso. I believe that this ended up taking a couple of layers to get it really muted, the blue muted down, so that I could then add that napkin.
Think you know and how you want us to be. Oh, let go. You got me like in a box. I adore everything you touch. Say, do you believe that we were meant to be? My body craves identity. Green mango peach, what a tease, calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please, take it easy. No one loves pushing, sure, let go of control. Peach, what a tease, calling me like the rainbow. Control, pretty please, take it easy. No one loves pushing, sure, let go of. You got me like in a box. I adore everything you touch. Say, do you believe that we were meant to be? My body craves identity. Green mango peach, what a tease, calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please, take it easy. No one likes push and shove, let go of.
It took me a bit to make some decisions. I decided I was going to go into the background with some of these distress oxides, and it took me a while to make some decisions on the colors I wanted to go with. I ended up choosing colors that I felt would match that napkin that you see on the left there. I know it was scattered straw and Victorian velvet and old paper. I'm not quite sure. That may have been spiced marmalade for the golden color there. I really love how the distress oxides mix when you put them on top of gesso like this, so you get some mottled coloring. It's really neat. I love it. So I go in and splatter some water on the surface of this card after I've put those distress oxides down, and then I'm going to come back in and dry it to get that lovely texture that you can get when you do that with these water-soluble colors. After I get that dry, I'm going to come in with some of this spray fixative, which I do not suggest you use indoors. It's pretty caustic. However, I did want to make sure that that didn't move too much on me. It's not, it won't deter it from moving. It just slows that down.
Green mango peach, what a tease. tease, calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please take it easy.
So now I'm just going to cut down this napkin. I want to use the white side of it, and I'm going to separate it from the layers. So when you use these napkins, you want to only use one layer, that way it's glued down completely. It's fun to save the other layers. Sometimes there's some off printing on them, and they can be a lot of fun for collage backgrounds, doing master boards, that kind of thing. Usually you can use pieces of tape to pull them apart and separate the layers. I had a little bit of difficulty with these pieces of washi tape, so I went ahead and pulled out a brush, dipped it in water to cut out or mark what elements I want to save, because then it just pulls apart really easily, and I figured I would separate the layers after I did that.
Tea, green mango peach, what a tease, calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please take it easy. No one likes push and shove. Let go of control. Ooh, 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 ooh. And under falling treasured skies, I'm staring deep into your green eyes. But two is one, so we.
When you separate the image that you want to use using this water method, it's really nice. It gives you a very ragged edge to it, which then when you collage down, it just kind of melts into your background, and that's always a lot of fun. Now I'm applying this fluid matte medium to the back of the napkin piece because I want it to not move that Distress Oxide that's on the front of the card. This way I don't have to use any brush movement, I just lay it on top of the card.
Oh, let go. You got me like in a box. I adore everything you touch. Say, do you believe that we were meant to be? My body craves identity. Green mango peach, what a tease, calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please take it easy. No one loves push and shove. Let go of control. Calling me like the rainbow. Control, pretty please take it easy. No one loves push and shove. Let go of.
I'm applying some of that matte medium to the top just with my finger because I can gently go right up to the edge with that and really not move that Distress Oxide. Because I put some of that Blick Spray Fix on top of that background, it really will help me not get a lot of movement there. So now I'm coming in with this Stabilo All pencil in brown. I've mixed a little bit of that fluid matte medium with some water to get it really liquidy, and I'm using that as the liquid to activate that Stabilo All. That will also keep it from moving in the future. So that is why I use that matte medium. It just helps keep it from being reactivated.
I'm staring deep into your green eyes. But two is one, so we begin. Oh, I follow you till the end, my darling. Green mango peach, what a tease, calling me like the rainbow. Look at me like in a box. I adore everything you touch. Say, do you believe that we were meant to be? My body craves identity. Green mango peach, what a tease. Calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please, take it easy. No one loves push and shove, let go of control. Peach, what a tease. Calling me like the rainbow.
I've added some additional mark making using the orange Stabilo all without activating it, just letting it react to the liquid that's on the surface. And coming in afterwards with a fine liner where that I've dipped in water to activate any areas or to flare out or soften any areas of that orange Stabilo all. I'm going to get that dry, and then I'm going to come in with some black Stabilo all to doodle some lines, and I'm then going to come in and activate those lines with the fine liner that's been dipped in water.
Body craves identity. Green mango peach, what a tease. Calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please, take it easy. No one likes push and shove, let go of control. Ooh, 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 ooh. In under fallen treasured skies, I'm staring deep into your green eyes. Two is one, so we begin. Oh, I follow you till the end, my darling. Green mango peach, what a tease. Calling me like the rain.
All right, now that I've gotten that little bit of doodle done, I'm going to come in and darken the edges using some Distress Archival ink in ground espresso. So this is a really rich brown color. I love this color. I'm being a little heavy-handed, not minding if I get onto the surface of the card as I do that. I'll lay that archival ink down in like two. I'm going to come in and I'm a little bit lighter with it, and then I'm going to come in on the corners and just be a little bit more heavy-handed. And then I'm going to come in with some coffee. So this is espresso coffee crystals that I have added some water to use, that they've disintegrated, and then I'm going to come back here. You'll see I'll add water to it, so I get that to come into a really nice dark liquid. I'm going to mix that up using my fan brush and get some sprinkles added to the top of the surface of this card.
No one loves push and shove, let go of control. Peach, what a tease. Calling me like the rainbow. Control, pretty please, take it easy. No one loves push and shove, let go of.
All right, I'm gonna come in with some words. So I've got my word bag out, and I've got this little Secrets tin that I have loaded up with some of the HG free printable words, and I'll have a link to that down below. And I am going to select some words to use on this card. I have to admit, it does take me some time to get some words picked out. I actually picked them out right away, but then I doubted myself and kept flipping through. But I do get those words down, and I'm going to separate them out and do a little shading around the outside edge of those words.
In under fallen treasured skies, until we begin. Oh, I follow you till the end, my darling. Green mango peach, what a tease, calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please, take it easy. No one likes pushing, sure, let go of control of all you think you know and how you want us to be. Oh, let go. You got me like in a box. I adore everything you touch. Say, do you believe that we were meant to be? My body craves identity. Green mango peach, what a tease, calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please, take it easy. No one loves pushing, sure, let go of control. Calling me like the rainbow. Control, pretty please, take it easy. No one loves pushing, sure, let go of. You got me like in a box. I adore everything you touch. Say, do you believe that we were meant to be? My body craves identity. Green mango peach, what a tease.